Anyone would like to read Sri Namamrita? Hare Krishna. Mathan Prabhu, you want to read?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sri Namamrita.
Sri Namamrita. Chanting 6 rounds of the Maha Mantra.
16.
Yes, 16. Chanting 16 rounds of the Maha Mantra, etc. One gets spiritual strength with which to preach Krishna consciousness all over the world. Chant Kasi to the devotee of the Lord Chaitanya. For so long, you did not follow the regulative principle of the Hindu religion, but now you are following them with great enthusiasm. May I know by whose strength you are doing so? It appears that from the aggression of Bhaktiyahara Kaliji in Bengal until the time of Chanhasi, Hindu or the followers of the Vedic principle were greatly suppressed. Like the Hindus in present day Pakistan, practically no one could execute the Hindu religious principle freely. Chanhasi referred to this condition of Hindu society. Formerly, the Hindus had not been straightforward in executing their Hindu principles, but now they were freely chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Therefore, it must have been by the strength of someone else that they were doing so daring. Actually, that was the fact. Although the member of the so-called Hindu society had followed the social customs and formulas, they had practically forgotten to execute their religious principles strictly. But with the presence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they actually began following the regulative principle according to his order. That order is still existing and anywhere and everywhere in all parts of the world. One can execute it. That order is to become a spiritual master under the direction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by following the regulative principles, chanting daily at least 16 rounds of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and preaching the cult of Krishna consciousness all over the world. If we adhere to the order of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we shall get spiritual strength without a doubt, and we shall be free to preach this cult of the Hare Krishna movement and not be hampered by anyone. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhilila 17 126.
Thanks, Prabhuji. Thanks a lot. So, we all know that around 500 years ago, Lord Chaitanya appeared in this material world. And in all the scriptures, it was already foretold. Uh, 5,000 years ago, these scriptures were written down that Krishna himself will appear and he will inaugurate the chanting of holy names. So it's not that this material world is going on without any purpose. So the purpose is there. This material world is nothing but just a facility offered to all the conditioned soul that they can come out of everyday suffering, getting a material body which has to be finished in some time, being inflicted with four problems which has to be suffered by everyone irrespective of the wealth that they are having, is that they have to undergo birth, they have to undergo disease, they have to become old, and they have to die. But this material world, the creation of this material world has this purpose that if anyone will follow devotional services to the Lord, then he can return. And for that purpose only, Lord appear again and again. And in this Kali Yuga, we are very fortunate that Lord himself has invested all his strength on this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So anyone who will chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra sincerely will see that Lord is sitting just next to him. So he can establish his relationship with the Lord. So at that point of time when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, at that point of time, India was mainly ruled by Mughal emperors and then with most of the Muslim rulers. So at that point of time, in Bengal, there was uh, a ruler like Bakhtiyar Khilji. Um, so because of the aggressive nature of these Muslim rulers, we all know that they didn't allow people to freely execute devotional services. Many times, many of these Mughal invaders, they destroyed so many temples of Lord, and they did massacre of so many Hindu people who were trying to follow religious principle. So because of so much of oppression, aggression by so many uh, Mohammedan rulers at that point of time, people were not freely executing devotional services. They were very much afraid, and they have almost lost their interest also in devotional services because they were thinking that it's of no use because there was no one to guide them the scientific principle behind this. So at that point of time, uh, in Navdeep area, especially in the West Bengal region, there was a uh, person known as Chand Kazi. He was a representative of a king at that point of time in that area, and he has restricted everyone to chant the holy names. And he has even announced that anyone, if someone will chant this Hare Krishna mantra loudly, then they will be punished. Even their mridangam, khol kartal, they will be broken down. So he became very much astonished that who is influencing these people, that even though I am so powerful ruler and these people are not ready to follow my commands, they are not fearful to all the um, military commander that I am having, then they are freely chanting this Hare Krishna mantra loudly on the street. So there must be some person behind it who is having so much power that they all have become fearless. So same thing Srila Prabhupada is saying that if anyone will chant this Hare Krishna mantra 16 rounds every day, then he will have firm conviction on the protection of Lord. And then he can freely chant Hare Krishna mantra everywhere and he can request others also to chant Hare Krishna mantra. So we have seen how Srila Prabhupada, when he came to West, um, just attracted by his chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, there are so many people become attracted to him, and then gradually they take up Krishna consciousness. And same is the can be the case with all of us, even though right now the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are not appearing in front of us, but they're all ever going. So anyone who will chant this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra sincerely, 16 round, they will get spiritual strength. By that spiritual strength and the realization, they can impart that realization to others as well, and they can realize their own eternal constitutional position with which they will be able to help others also in chanting of this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So we'll now just chant one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. I hope you all have your chant bag with you. Um, If you want, you all can unmute yourself so that we all will chant together. If otherwise, as well, if you are not in position to unmute, then also at this point of time, I would request you all to chant, even though on a muted state. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda,
Vivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda.
Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Thanks a lot. So today's topic is how to approach a guru, or how to approach a spiritual master. So everyone can read one paragraph each. Arti Mataji, you want to start?
Oh, one second. My classes. One second.
Okay, no issues. Meanwhile, Kanka Mataji, you can do. Maybe Arti Mataji can do another paragraph.
Sri Krishna himself, how to approach a guru, 4.3. Sri Krishna himself tells us the method of seeking out and approaching the guru. Tadvidhi praniptena paripsanena sevaya upadaksyanti te janininas tattva darsinaha. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self realized soul can impart knowledge onto you because he has seen the truth. Someone else, Prabhu, now?
Yeah, Arti Mataji, you can read now.
Yes. The first process is that of surrender. We have to find an exalted person with willing surrender before him. The Shastras enjoy that before we have a guru, we study him carefully to find out whether we can surrender to him. We should not accept a guru suddenly out of an
Fanaticism.
out of anticism.
Uh,
That is very dangerous. The guru should also study the person who wants to become a disciple to see if he is fit. That is the way a relationship is established between the guru and the disciple. Everything is provided, but we must take up the process seriously. Then we can be trained to become a bona fide disciple. First, we must find bona fide guru, establish our relationship with him, and accordingly, then our life will be successful. For the guru can enlighten the sincere disciple who is in darkness.
Thank you, Mataji. Anyone else like to read? From here, everyone is born a rascal and a fool. Vinita Mataji, you want to read?
Prabhu, Vinita Mataji and Govindan Prabhuji, they are my parents.
Okay.
For them, it will be difficult, Prabhu, to
Okay.
read from the
Okay.
screen because of their eyes. So I can
Okay.
either read on their behalf or you can ask someone else.
Yeah, that's fine. Mathan Prabhu or Manuvitya Mataji, you want to read? From here, everyone is born
Everyone
a
is born a rascal and a fool. If we are born learned, why do we need to go to school? If we don't cultivate knowledge, we are no better than animals. An animal may say that there is no need of books and that he has become a guru. But how can anyone obtain knowledge without the study of authoritative books on science and philosophy? Rascals gurus uh, try to avoid these things. We must understand that we are all born rascal and fools, that we have to be enlightened. We have to receive knowledge to make our life perfect. If we don't perfect our lives, we are defeated. What is the defeat? The struggle for existence. We are trying to obtain a better life, to attain a superior position, and for this we are struggling very hard, but we don't know what a superior position actually is.
yes, Mathan Prabhu. From here, whatever position.
Whatever position we have in this material world must be given up. We may have a good position or a bad position. In any case, we cannot remain here. We may earn millions of dollars and think, now I am in a good position. But a little dysentery or cholera will finish our position. If the bank fails, our position is gone. So actually, there is no position in this material world. It is a farce. Those who try to attain a better position in the material world are ultimately defeated because there is no better position. The Bhagavad Gita 14:26 says, whatever what the better position is. Mamcha vya bi sharena bhakti yohena sabade sa gunan santi yaidan brahma bhuyaya kaipade. Bhagavad Gita 14:26. One who engages in the spiritual activities of unalloyed devotional service at once transcends the mode of material nature and is elevated to the spiritual platform. Is there any science that gives us the knowledge by which we may become immortal? Yes, we may become immortal, but not in the material sense. We cannot receive this knowledge in so-called universities. However, there is knowledge contained in Vedic scripture by which we may become immortal. That immortality is our better position. No more birth, no more death, no more old age, no more disease. Thus, the Guru takes on a very great responsibility. He must guide his disciple and establish him to become an eligible candidate for perfect position, immortality. The Guru must be competent to lead his disciple back home, back to Godhead. From Science of Self-Realization, Chapter 2, What is a Guru?
Thanks,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Thanks a lot. So here we can understand that a spiritual master or guru has a Um, very important role to play for any disciple to go back home, back to Godhead. So there are two things which are mentioned here. One is that um, one should not become a fanatic in accepting a guru, that one should carefully study that who he is going to accept as a spiritual master. Many times we see that it has become a fashion that, okay, I should also be having guru, I should also be taking diksha from someone, and whoever we feel that maybe is very popular on YouTube, um, or has a lot of influencer, we'll accept him as our guru. But we don't know that whether that particular person has actually gone through the authorized scriptures and have gained that knowledge. Many times we see generally in YouTube or Instagram these famous gurus, they are just speaking whatever is pleasing to their audiences. So many times we see that they have not even read these authorized scriptures. They are giving some their own interpretation about God, about this creation, about Guru, about spiritual enlightenment. They don't even know that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Even this much understanding they don't have. Um, Scriptures are known as Ved, and Vedanta means end of knowledge. And Vedant knowledge of Vedanta means that one who knows that the purpose of reading all these Vedas is to surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. So many times these so-called gurus, they don't know, they some may be considering Shiva is supreme without going through scriptures, because they don't even bother to go through the scriptures, and they know that there are so many blind followers who have never read scriptures, who don't have any knowledge what is guru. They will accept him as guru, and uh, that is going on right now. So the point here is that we our knowledge is completely insufficient. We don't have even information about our nearest of the planets as well, or nearest of the stars as well. Many times these scientists are saying that a particular star, for example, just to reach that particular star, they will need to travel for thousands of years in a vehicle which can travel with the speed of light. So some of the stars are some thousand light years away. So they don't have even knowledge about the universe, what to speak about and normal person, but different highly esteemed scientists as well don't have even knowledge about this particular universe. What to speak about multiple universes, uh, or the creator behind these universes. So all the human being here in this material world, they have imperfect senses, imperfect knowledge. That's why Lord himself appear again and again, who though the person who has created this whole creation, who knows things in and out, he appear again and again, or he send his own incarnation. So Vyas Deva is one of them. Ved Vyas is literary incarnation of Krishna, just to document these scriptures, because before these scriptures are known as Shruti, and people were known as Shrutidhar. So earlier people used to follow perfect brahmacharya till they are in the education line. With the perfect brahmacharya, they have excellent memories. But moving on, as Vedvyas could understand that now Kali Yuga is coming. Now even during the student phase as well, it's very difficult for um, a male to not get attracted with female and vice versa. And with the lack of brahmacharya, people will not be able to remember things, because Kali Yuga is known as full of all fault. People will be mansuman matyoman bhagya. They will be very lazy, dull-headed, unlucky. So keeping all these things in mind, because before that, all these scriptures, they're known as Shruti, and people were Shrutidhar. They were able to remember everything by being once recited by their spiritual master. So they just hear it and they remember everything. And this way, by a chain of bona fide disciplic succession. This information passed from one generation to another generation. But Ved Vyas, who was literary incarnation of Krishna, he could understand that moving forward in Kali Yuga, people will become very lazy. Not everyone will be inclined to understand about themselves. They will just consider themselves this person. They will not understand that they are just this, they are not this body, they are something beyond that. So 99% of people will be like this only. So in case they will get a desire to understand about true religion, uh, they have inquisitive nature, they can question that who am I, why I am dying again and again, what happened after that. If they have these kind of questions, then there should be real knowledge which can be provided to them. So so that's why Maharshi Vedvyas, he documented all these scriptures. He himself, like Krishna himself, as his literary incarnation, appeared as Vyasadeva, and he only wrote it down so that there will not be any distortion. Because people generally in these age, if there is someone, a person is IITian and I am person, he think he is most intelligent, and then he started giving interpretation to whatever Krishna is saying. So these kind of cheating propensities there, they don't understand that they have imperfect knowledge. They cannot even understand that after eating the food, how food is getting digested, they don't know. If after taking medicine, that medicine will cure them or not, it will have any impact or not, they don't know. So people with insufficient knowledge try to take the message of Krishna and they try to interpret it. So to avoid all this, Vyasdev himself, who was literary incarnation of Krishna, he appeared and he wrote down things as it is. That's why whenever in Bhagavad Gita we'll see he has written Shri Bhagwan Uvacha. He's not saying that I have told this or I think this might have been spoken by Lord. He's saying Shri Bhagwan Uvacha. Krishna is speaking this. And he has documented things as they are. Because Krishna, he has created the whole universe. He is aware of each and everything, what we are thinking, what we are undergoing through, what is going to happen next. So everything he is aware and he is having full control. So when he is speaking something, that thing is perfect because he is not um, having imperfect senses. For us, for example, if you will put a um, pen in a water, you will see that pen appear to be bended because of the law of refraction. So many times, like by our own senses, if we try to see things, even we cannot see things as they are. There are different animals who can hear beyond our hearing capacity. There are many animals who can see beyond our ability. So our abilities are limited, but Krishna has unlimited abilities. So he has given us all these scriptures. And a spiritual master means one who is well versed of all these scriptures. It's not that a person will come without going through anything and he will say, I am now from today, I am a spiritual master. I'll give my lecture series on YouTube. Um, and then I will give some propaganda and then people will follow that and I'm your spiritual master. So like many times I will see um, like Sadhguru, he's running save soul, save soil, and he's saving soil and he has become guru. He is giving diksha. Or there are many like yoga gurus, they have become guru and they are giving diksha. But yoga and all, even in Bhagavad Gita, Lord or Arjuna, he has confirmed that these yogic principle, these uh, making different postures, hatha yogas and all those, by this attaining Lord in this age is not possible because the mind is restless. It take thousands and thousands of years to achieve perfection with that way. Because just by some gymnastic, if you are trying to please the Lord, it will take time. So thousands and thousands of years it will take just to please the Lord. And people are becoming guru in that particular field, and then they are accepting disciple and telling them the same method. That is not going to work. That's why Krishna has rejected that at that point of time itself. So a spiritual master means who is well versed of his scriptures, who knows the scriptures in and out, who is following a bona fide disciplic succession, because last time, like we discussed, that there are four authorized paramparas: Shri Sampradaya, Brahma Gaudiya Sampradaya, or the Sampradaya originating from Lord Brahma, Shri Sampradaya means Sampradaya originating from Lakshmi ji herself. Rudra Sampradaya originating from Lord Shiva, and Kumar Sampradaya, the Sampradaya originating from the four Kumars. So they were the four authorized Mahajana who gave this knowledge to their disciple, and from that a chain of unbroken disciplic succession is going on. So a spiritual master should be well versed in all the scriptures. He himself should be, so we should be aware that he himself should be going back home, back to Godhead in this lifetime. Then only he can help others also go back home, back to Godhead. If he himself is not aware of devotional principle, then how he will be able to guide other? So in the starting, there is a verse, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena shevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnanasam tattva darshanam. That is, just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge onto you because he has seen the truth. So to learn the truth, one should approach a spiritual master and one should inquire from him submissively. He should render services unto him. And then this self-realized soul can impart knowledge because he has seen the truth. So I would like to tell you two stories just to make you aware that how in past some of our acharyas have approached their spiritual master and then they got all the realization. So to start with, we all know the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj. So he was a great scholar of his time. Even though when he was born itself, from that time itself, people could understand that he's not a normal personality. He's a very elevated personality because when he was born in Jagannath Puri. His father, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, who is also a spiritual master in our bona fide disciplic succession. So his father at that point was a district magistrate of that region of Orissa. And under him only all this Rath Yatra and all the festivals are conducted. But then also this Rath Yatra cart automatically stopped in front of his house and it was not ready to move at all. So we all know that this Rath Yatra, when it is happening, these Raths are not moving because of people's endeavor. If Rath decide that it don't want to move, then even one can employ so many elephants, horses, people, then also it will not move. If it want to move, then only it can move. So this Jagannath Rath Yatra got stuck in front of Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house, and it was not moving for days and days. And this Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, he was there in his house, and his mother took this opportunity. He was just few months old only. He took this opportunity that okay, now because Lord is in front of our house, let me take my child and he can take the darshan of Lord Jagannath. So she took Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj out, and as soon as Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj saw Jagannath deity, he immediately started pushing himself toward the Lord, and he touched the feet of the Lord. But because he was just few months old, so he touched the feet of the Lord. And as soon as he touched the feet of the Lord, automatically the big garland of Lord Jagannath fell on him, encircling him completely. And then people started shouting, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. They could understand that this child is something special. Lord himself has blessed him. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur also, he could understand that because he was praying from long, that oh Lord, that your teachings have become so much distorted. People even in Bengal itself are now Kali worshipper, Durga worshipper. They don't know that Krishna is supreme personality of Godhead. They are not aware of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are not chanting the holy name. And because I am a government servant, being a district magistrate, and I have already become so much aged now. It is not in my power to restore Krishna consciousness. So please bless me with a child who can help me restoring this Krishna consciousness. And with this incident, he could understand that he may be that child. Lord has awarded me with. Later on, we know that even in Padma Puran, it's mentioned that a personality will appear who will establish like 64 Gauriya Mathi will appear in Jagannath Puri. So about him, even the scriptures foretold that there will be some personality who will appear in Jagannath Puri and he will again revive Krishna consciousness. So he is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, and he was so brilliant, so intelligent that even when he was 5 years of age, he knew all the scriptures. He could give lectures on Bhagavad Gita. Just 5-year-old boy, you can understand. So much of self-realization he was having. He formed a um, group in where all his friends took oath that they will always remain celibate, and he's the only one who maintained it. He was a Nastic Brahmachari. Nastic Brahmachari from means from birth he was a Brahmachari. He never even looked at any woman, or he never looked at anything for sense enjoyment. So when he was a little younger, then he was so much intelligent, because intelligent person means because he was Shrutidhar. And generally in a class, if we go, then what they will teach? Generally, 5-year old boy, they will teach ABCD again and again. So one time after listening it again, he's saying that, oh, why you are repeating it again? Because you just told me yesterday and I know everything. Now tell me something else. So he was such a great scholar. He was a scholar of astronomy, astrology. The chair, astrological chair, was reserved on his name. So all the calculation related with the planets he could perform. He was a great mathematician as well. So he was a great scholar of his time, and he was a topper, and everyone could understand, oh, he's brilliant in his studies. So um, so he could understand that because I am so much brilliant in studies, now my mother may become inclined that, oh, I will marry and take in household life, and that's how I will progress. So then he stopped his studying. So he decided that I will not further study, because otherwise my family expectation will grow. And anyways, I have come just to preach this Krishna consciousness. So he was aware from day one itself that for what purpose he has come. But then also because he was a great scholar, um, and he could understand that this devotional service to Krishna he could not get without getting a spiritual master. So he approached his father Bhaktivinoda Thakur and he inquired that whom should I accept as a spiritual master. And then he told that I know that there is one person who is a self-realized person. Um, his name is Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. And got this Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, whenever Bhakti Vinod Thakur he used to give his lectures, then this Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj he used to come and sit and attend that lecture. But this Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj was illiterate. He could not even write his own name. But he was completely self-realized person, and he was very much detached, completely renunciate. So many times, like people generally, if they will understand, oh, this is a saintly person, they will just go touch their feet and then ask that, okay, give me some blessing, give me some blessing. So just to avoid them, because he could understand that they are just looking for material blessing. No one wants to chant this Hare Krishna mantra and go back home, back to Godhead. They are thinking that, oh, they will acquire something, some wealth in this material world, and then they will be happy, and they just come after that. So he was so much renounced that he used to sit on a filthy place where dirty smells are coming, so that no people will approach him. So this is how he used to chant his Hare Krishna mantra. He used to, sometime if he see people approaching him, he will go near the public toilets where the bad smell is coming, so that no one will approach him. And then he used to chant. So he was very much disturbed with people with material desires who are always bothering him, and he was not desiring for anything, neither fame, neither any disciple, and he has not accepted any disciples. He was just busy in chanting Hare Krishna mantra throughout. So this, so when he heard from Bhaktivinoda Thakur that I should approach Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, then he approached Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj and prayed to him that please accept me as your disciple. And this Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he told that, oh, you are such an scholar, I can't even write my own name. How I can accept you as my disciple? You can go and you can take initiation from someone else. You should not take it from me. But he always like keep on coming to him and asking that, oh, please give me initiation. So then this uh, Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he used to say, okay, I'll take permission from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If he will allow me that I will take initiation, I should give initiation, then I will give you. Then again, he keep on visiting his place, that whether you have checked with Lord or not. So he told, no, I didn't check yet. I didn't get time. And like that, he used to avoid every time because he don't want to accept any disciple. And then finally, this Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, he um, begged to him that, okay, please, today you please accept me as your disciple, because if you will not accept me as your disciple, and without a spiritual master, one should not have his life. So today itself, I will jump on to the river Ganges and finish my life if you will not accept me as your disciple. And then this Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he understood he's completely genuine in his desire to accept me as his spiritual master. And then he told that, okay, now I will give you initiation. And then he gave him initiation. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, he has written that I was having multiple qualities at that point of time. I was in Nastic Brahmachari, I was a scholar. So I have become proud that, oh, I have all the good qualities and everyone should accept me. And then this spiritual master means that who enlighten one. So who basically, so he enlightened me that these all qualities, material qualities that I am having is of no use, because Krishna just accept humility, sincere service, and that all the devotional qualities I was lacking. And just by meeting my spiritual master, I got those I could get the essence of those qualities, and then he accepted me as his disciple, freed from all the arrogance or ignorance of being a scholar or being a nastic brahmachari. So this is how like he approached his spiritual master, and finally spiritual master accepted him. So accepting a spiritual master is not a small thing, because after accepting a spiritual master, if you are sincere, then it's guaranteed that you go back home, back to Godhead, because the spiritual master has this responsibility to deliver a sincere soul back home, back to Godhead. So that's why one should be very careful to understand that which spiritual master is completely connected to Krishna, and then to take initiation from that particular spiritual master, because then he could be sure that if I will be sincere, then this can deliver me back home, back to Godhead. So this is one story. There are many such stories, but I'll tell you one more story. That there is a person called Narottam Das Thakur, and he's also one of acharyas in our disciplic succession. And this Narottam Das Thakur, he was a pure devotee of Lord who appeared uh, even after disappearance of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he one time he started taking the names Narottam, Narottam, and then people inquired that who is this Narottam about him you are talking about. So he told that this person will appear when I will leave this material world. But this person will further revive the Krishna consciousness. Whatever love that I am having for Krishna, he will also display same kind of love for Krishna. So he foretold that there will be a person, Narottam Das Thakur, who will come. And then later on, when Lord returned back to his abode, then this Narottam Das Thakur, then later on, he was born in a family of a king. And from his birth itself, he was such a, you can say, elevated person, that there was a grain feeding ceremony is performed. Generally, for a small kids, some we also do like this ceremony where we first time feed grain to a little child. So that ceremony is performed, but to the king's surprise, whatever is being offered to him, like they made a kheer and they are trying to feed to this person Narottam, but he was not accepting it. He was always moving his mouth away from that particular food, and king become very much worried that, oh, what is happening to this child? He's not ready to accept any food grain. What is happening? And then there is a one saintly person there in the assembly, and he told, oh king, this boy, just by look of it, I can see that he's a Vaishnava. So he will not accept anything which is not offered to Krishna. You prepare a kheer, offer it to Krishna, and then feed him, and he will accept. So following the order of that saintly person, king made another um, set of kheer, which is first offered to Lord, and then when it is offered to Narottam, he quickly accepted it. So then from the birth itself, it is being revealed that he is a pure devotee of Lord. So king become very much astonished that, oh, he is a pure devotee of Lord. So we are having so much of wealth, and a devotee means that he is not at all inclined for any wealth. So he become very much fearful. There are always so many guards who are guarding Narottam Das Thakur that he should not become spiritually inclined. So they're always keep on guarding this Narottam Das Thakur that he should not hear about saintly person because he's a pure devotee from birth itself. But as we all know, this Narottam Das Thakur, he, as soon as he heard about Krishna consciousness, about the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he desired that I should leave my house as soon as possible. And then he started running from his house. He started running in different directions so that all these guards cannot understand. And then somehow, like that way, like he approached um, again Mayapur, which is where Lord um, has performed his pastime, and many of his disciples or many of his associates were still living. So that is a long story just to make it short. And then as soon as people there saw him, they could understand, oh, just by the features, looking at his features, they could understand he's a pure devotee. Uh, and he was definitely a prince as well because he was a son of a king. Um, so as soon as they heard his name Narottam, they understood, oh, about him only Lord Chaitanya told us. So all his disciples, they become very happy, all the associates of Lord, that, oh, Narottam has finally come and he will further push this Krishna consciousness movement. And this Narottam Das Thakur, so he want to accept a spiritual master. And if you have read Chaitanya Charitamrita, then there is a um, pure devotee of Lord. His name was Loknath Goswami. Even in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is no mention of Loknath Goswami because he was so humble that he requested the writer of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kaviraj Goswami, that please remove my name from everywhere. I am not in that position. I'm not a pure devotee that my name should be mentioned in the pastimes of Lord. So nowhere his name is mentioned, but he was a pure devotee of the Lord. And this Narottam Das Thakur, he could understand that, oh, Loknath Goswami, he's, if I would have to accept any spiritual master, I will accept this person because he's so humble. So he requested this Loknath Goswami that please accept me as your disciple. But this Loknath Goswami, he rejected. He said that no, no, I'm not at all qualified. There are so many qualified spiritual master. You accept anyone else, not me, because I am not in position to even accept a disciple. Please, you please leave me. So this way, like every time, whenever um, um, Narottam Das Thakur used to approach Loknath Goswami, he used to reject him. That no, I cannot accept you. And then he thought that because I should serve my spiritual master, I'm not serving him. And one should approach a spiritual, like it's written that one should learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from him submissively, and render service unto him. So I should render some service to my spiritual master. So he thought that what kind of service I can do. So I should, and Narottam Das Thakur, he himself understood that I should do the most menial kind of services to my spiritual master. So he saw that daily in the morning, for his morning duties, he used to go to the forest. Generally, that time toilets, there are no toilets like the way we are having in our house. And generally, as per scriptures as well, as per the principle as well, inside house there should not be toilet because toilet is considered in unclean place. So people used to go out, and that is actually authorized. But right now that culture is all gone. Anyways, that is not possible now as well. So he used to go to the forest for his morning duties. And as soon as he uh, finished performing his morning duty, there was Narottam Das Thakur who come there, who level all the field. He clean all the field with the water and make everything arranged. So this Loknath Goswami, he whenever next time he is approaching, he saw that how this place is completely clean, who is doing it. So many times it was happening for months. So then he thought that, okay, next day I will see that who is cleaning all this place. So next day he saw that after he left after his morning duties, then this Narottam Das Thakur, he used to come and he used to clean all this place from, and then he got very much softened that, oh, this person is doing such a menial service. He's son of a king. You can understand king's son means, right now if someone is having little wealth, they become so proud. And he's just a son of a king and he's doing such a menial services to me. And then he softened and he told that, oh, I will give you initiation. Please stop this kind of service. Please don't serve me like that. I will give you initiation and you just focus on reading of our scriptures and propagating this Krishna consciousness. Stop these services. And then he accepted him. So getting a spiritual master is such a rare thing. If someone can get a pure devotee of Lord as spiritual master, this is such a rare thing. And these are just two stories I told you, but there are innumerable stories about a spiritual master, how one should be grateful to the Lord of getting a spiritual master. Now we are in such a situation that even though there are so many bona fide spiritual master, but we are not prepared ourselves because of our laziness. We are fine to leave our this life, this body, and again to accept another body without doing any endeavor for which we get this body. This body we don't get just to solve our eating problem, because that eating problem can be solved even if we take a life of a bird or an insect or an animal, because the food is provided by Lord to everyone. There are more species, more number of animals, insect, bird, beast than compared to human being, and they're all water problem, food problem is solved. So all these problems can be solved in other life as well. The only problem that one can solve in human life is to how to get out of the cycle of birth and death. Accepting a material body means from the very start itself. If you purchase a machine, you know that okay, I have purchased this particular car maybe, or this particular machine, and at most how much time it can sustain, maybe for 10 years, for 15 years. After that it will start giving trouble. Maybe it will have rusting, lubrication will be gone, the parts will be missing, parts will start to be broken, and then after some time it will be of no use. And same is the case with our body as well. A maximum how much it can sustain, because this is also made up of matter only. It can sustain for maybe 50, 60 years, 70 years. So just to feed it or to have some paperwork against it that, okay, this land belonged to this body, this house belonged to this body, it is of no use. The main use is that the soul, the real self, actually can get out of this trap and can go back home, back to God. And all the endeavor, everything should be done in that particular direction. But without knowing it, we are putting all the effort in all the different directions just to eat some handful of um, rice or grains. We just waste our this human form of life, which if someone sincerely desire to surrender to Lord, all these other problems are anyways being solved by Lord, not only for animals and insect, all the other human beings, even those who don't follow Krishna, he's supplying them as well. If someone will follow Krishna, why he will not supply? So the main important thing is one should accept a spiritual master, serve him, inquire from him, get this knowledge, and come out of this clutches of material life, because a, eternal life is anyways waiting for everyone. And for that purpose only this earth is created, that uh, maybe for your material desires you have come here, but there is no end to it. Whatever material desires you have, you may try to fulfill it, you may gain something, but after some time you will be kicked out of this platform, and then again you have to accept another body, again the same kind of things, again the same birth, old age, disease, death. Again within 40, 50 years you have to undergo same thing again and again, again and again. Again you will accept a male or female body, you will become young, you will think you are very beautiful, you will become attracted to another male or female, you will get married, you will have kids, then you will try to think that your aim is just to make them study, make them marry, and then you again become by that time old and then die. The same cycle will repeat again and again, again and again. But a spiritual master can cut this cycle because he has seen the truth. and he can enlighten. When everyone is born a rascal and a fool, it's written. Because when we are born, we are not aware of anything. We are just thinking, oh, I have to do engineering, medical, I have to become this or that, I have to do IT job or this, whatever we desire. We don't understand that our aim is not just to become something and just to earn our daily bread. Our aim is to just get free from this entanglement of the body that we have got. So the first process, that of surrender, we have to find an exalted person and willingly surrender before him. The Shastras enjoin that before we take a guru, we study him carefully to find out whether we can surrender to him. We should not accept a guru suddenly out of fanatism. That is very dangerous. The guru should also study the person who want to become a disciple to see if he is a fit. And in this case, we have seen even the guru was testing that a disciple really is sincere or not. Because if many times people just out of fashion take initiation and then they don't follow any rules and regulation, they don't chant, they break all the regulative principle, and then it's of no use. Because when a guru accept a disciple, and if that disciple is not sincere, he's breaking the regulative principle. Definitely, if he's not chanting 16 round, he will surely break the regulative principle. If he's breaking the regulative principles, then there is a suffering that will come his way. And because a spiritual master, without any inquiry, he has accepted a person as a disciple, then a token reaction will also go to spiritual master as well. So that's why it's very dangerous if someone half-heartedly, uh, not having full faith on the process, accept a spiritual master. And a spiritual master also didn't validate that he's a sincere candidate or not, and he accepted, because then he will also have to face the reaction. Another thing is that a spiritual master has to again and again come back, um, again accept a material body and come back, and then to revive this person. Oh, please, you return back home, back to Godhead. Sometime, so that's why, like Srila Prabhupada used to say that please become sincere. Don't um, do something which uh, which make me again to appear in this material world. Because when these spiritual master, they also come, so much of suffering they have to undergo because of accepting a body. They have to accept everyone's karma. They suffer so much. They have to suffer so many diseases because they get the token reaction of accepting a disciple who is not sincere. And then if the disciple don't go back, then because spiritual master accepted him, he has to again return back as another human being, and then again become a guru, and then to again search out for that person, again try to deliver him. So there is so much of thing that one has to do. There is one story around it, that there is a person known as um, I'm just missing his name. So there was a person, maybe I'll search out his name. So this person, he was very much addicted to a prostitute, and every time, like he used to visit this particular prostitute, uh, and he was very much attached, that he started loving that particular prostitute. So um, once it so happened that um, his father himself expired, and he was doing the last rite of his father, but his mind was completely attached toward his this prostitute only. And at that day there was a great storm in the river, um, and no one was basically able to cross that river, and that prostitute, she used to live on the other side, um, of the river. So that prostitute thought that, oh, maybe today, oh, his name was Bil Mangal Thakur, Bil Mangal. So he became Thakur later. So his name was Bil Mangal. So she thought that Bil Mangal is not going to come today. So she closed all the doors of her house, and she goes inside the house to rest. But this Bil Mangal, after some time, he became so much um, uh, inclined to meet that particular prostitute, that he was thinking, oh, my father had died. Let his all the last rite be completed quickly, and I will go and meet this particular prostitute. So he was so much inclined that he was not even thinking, though, oh, his father has died or what has happened. He was so much inclined. So, and then when he approached that river, he saw that because of the storm, there is no boatman, because in a storm, no one can drive the boat across the river. So, but then also he jumped onto that river. And generally at that point of time, there is a custom that if someone has died because of snake bite, or if a young boy has died, then they used to float their body on river, because there are some tantrics or some sadhus who have enough power that such kind of untimely death they can revive. They can again bring back those person onto life. So with that in mind, that if they have died untimely because of these reasons, they will float the body. So he got hold of a body, and he used that as a uh, as like a tree log, and using that body he swam to that river and crossed that river. And then he approached that house, he started to bang that gate, but because of the heavy lightning, the and storm, she could not hear um, that okay, this person is banging this door. And then there is a wall, very high wall. So he thought that how I will climb that wall. And then he saw that there is a cobra. There is a no, there is a cobra who was hanging on that wall. So he thought that this is a rope, and he took hold of that particular his tail, and then started climbing that wall. And as soon as he climbed that wall, that cobra was hissing. So he got frightened and he fell toward that side. And then there is a loud thud sound because of him falling on the other side of that wall. And this prostitute, she opened the door. And then she become very surprised that, oh, today your father has died and there is so much of storm, and then you have came here. So he told them, yeah, I'm very much attached to you. That's why I have come here. And this prostitute, she got very much shocked that, oh, this person has come to me. And then at that point of time, his spiritual master spoke through that prostitute, that the so much attachment that you have for this body, if the same attachment you have for Krishna, you will return back home, back to Godhead. So much attachment is there for this material body, which is just made of 5 elements. It will again be destroyed and be mixed with these 5 elements. This it will become um, the same soil at the very end. If either you burn it, either you bury it, it will turn into the same component. And you have so much attachment of this soil. If the same attachment you have for Krishna, then you would return back home, back to it. And just by hearing that, Bill Mangala got revived, because in the last birth he has accepted a spiritual master and he has given him all the knowledge. And this birth, because of his lusty propensity, he have lost all this knowledge, and he got revived. And he told, no, I have to go right now, I'll go to Vrindavan. And that point of time itself, he decided, I have to go to Vrindavan. But the point here is that the spiritual master has to take so much of suffering that he has to speak through that prostitute. So such a lowly position, when he has to come, his spiritual master has to come to deliver this disciple. So one should not, basically, that's why after accepting a spiritual master, one should be very careful not to do the same mistakes again, not to embarrass his spiritual master to even come to this position to guide him again in next birth. So that's why the guru should also study the person who want to become a disciple, to see if it's bit. That is the way relationship is established between the guru and disciple. That story of Bil Mangal Thakur has more twist to it. Any of you know that story fully about the Bil Mangal Thakur? It's a very nice story. So maybe within next 5 minutes, I will tell you that story completely. Are you guys interested? Everyone is mute. No one has said anything. Or you?
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
Prabhuji.
I'm interested. Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhu.
So this Bil Mangal Thakur again started his journey toward Vrindavan. But because of his lustful propensity, he was very much troubled. That he has this propensity to become attracted to beautiful women. So even though he was starting for Vrindavan, again he saw one lady and he got very much attracted. She was so beautiful. So rather than going to Vrindavan, he started following that woman again. And that woman, she thought that why this person is again after me. And then she entered her own house, and uh, she was already married, and she told her husband that there is a Brahman. I could see from his looks that he is wearing this Brahman vesh, Brahman dress, and he's outside our house, and I'm not sure if he's after me or what is the case. So this person, he was a householder. He told, oh, if he's a Brahman, because at that point of time, the culture is that Brahman should be served very nice. So he told them, if there's a Brahman, please invite her to our house, and we should serve him nicely. So they invited to their house, and they started serving this particular person. Um, Bilmangal with a nice food stuff, everything. And then this person, he revealed that, oh, actually, I have not come here to take all this food stuff. I have come because I got very much attracted toward your wife. And this Grahastha, he got very shocked that, oh, he's a Brahman and he's attracted to my wife. But then also he told his wife that, you go, whatever he desire, you please go. Let's see what he desire. And then this wife, she dressed up, and he basically visited this person, and he told that, yeah, what you desire. So this Bill Mangal, his heart got transformed. He told that, oh, give me your hairpins. She gave her hairpin, and immediately he plugged open his eyelids. So his eyeballs, he plugged with that pin. He became completely blind. And this woman got shocked. Oh, what you have done? Why you have plugged your eyeballs? And he told that these eyes are my enemy. Because of my propensity to become attracted with any beautiful woman, these eyes are causing me to get attracted. And now I have finished these eyes. Now I can focus on my aim of Krishna consciousness. With no eyes, I will never be attracted to any woman. And then he again departed from that place to Vrindavan. And then Krishna became very much pleased with his service. Krishna could understand that he is a sincere soul. From his last birth itself, he accepted a spiritual master. He was trying to do some devotional service to me, but because of his lusty propensity in last life, he was not successful in this life as well, even though he desired to serve me, but because of his lusty propensity, he could not. So I will bless him. So blindly he was coming to Vrindavan. No one, he don't know where to go. And then Krishna took the form of a small boy and took hold of his hand and told, oh, I will take you to a particular destination. He took him at a cottage, and then daily started supplying milk to him. And then, being personally favored by Krishna, this, even though he became completely blind, but he entered into the pastimes of the Lord, and he has recited so many poems which are being composed by his disciples. And Lord Chaitanya, when he personally appeared 500 years ago, because incidents happened thousands of years ago, but when Lord Chaitanya appeared, then he used to hear all these poems written by Bil Mangal Thakur. Because even though he was blind, he has written all the pastimes of the Lord that were taking place at that point of time. So people in Vrindavan, they cannot see the pastimes of the Lord, but even though he was blind, he could see the pastimes of the Lord, and he started composing them as the poems, and those were written down. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Krishna himself. He used to hear all those poems of written by Bilmangal Thakur, all these pastimes of the Lord. So this is how, like, he became completely perfect and returned back home, back toward it. So accepting a spiritual master and being a very genuine person is very important, because a spiritual master may not know, he may accept you as his disciple because he is supremely merciful. He may not know that you may not follow the regulative principle, you may not chant, you may not follow regulative principle, and then you will break the regulative principle and he has to suffer. Being merciful, he accept everyone, but it is our duty also to fulfill the expectation. Minimum chant 16 round every day, follow 4 regulative principle in full, that is no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling, even from on the mental platform as well. So that's why in ISKCON generally people don't watch movies and all, because on mental platform on a subtle level, they will show an actress doing this and that moves. She may be wife of some person. Even though being a wife, one should consider that person as a mother. But in movie, they're shown as a sex object. And if someone will see it, then definitely on subtle level, because he's looking into all those things. On a subtle level, these regulative principles are getting broken. So they avoid it altogether, all those things, which again make them fall into illusion, because any regulative principle, if you break, you will again fall into illusion. You will think yourself as this body and you try to enjoy that on the bodily platform. So everyone is born a rascal and a fool. If we are born learned, why do we need to go to school? If we do not cultivate knowledge, we are no better than an animal. An animal may say that there is no need of books and he has become a guru. But how can anyone obtain knowledge without the study of authorized book or the science of philosophy? Rascal gurus try to avoid this thing. We must understand that we are not all born rascal and fool, and then we have to be enlightened. We have to receive knowledge to make our life perfect. If we do not perfect our life, we are defeated. What is that defeat? The struggle for existence. We are trying to obtain a better life, to attain a superior position, and for this we are struggling very hard. But we do not know what a superior position actually is, because whatever position we have in this material world must be given up. We may have a good position or a bad position. In any case, we cannot remain here. We may earn millions of dollars and think, now I'm in a good position, but a little dysentery or cholera will finish our position. If the banks fail, our position is gone. So actually, there is no good position in this material world. It is a farce. Those who try to attain a better position in the material world are ultimately defeated, because there is no better position. The Bhagavad Gita says what the better position is. One who engages in the spiritual activities of unalloyed devotional service at once transcends the modes of material nature and is elevated to a spiritual platform. Is there any science that give us knowledge by which we can become immortal? Yes, we may become immortal, not in the material sense. We cannot receive this knowledge in so-called university. However, there is a knowledge contained in the Vedic scriptures by which we may become immortal, and that immortality is our better position. No more birth, no more death, no more old age, no more disease. Thus, the Guru takes on a very great responsibility. He must guide the disciple and enable him to become an eligible candidate for the perfect position, immortality. The Guru must be competent to lead his disciple back home, back to Godhead. Otherwise, like the way as we are born, we are not aware of our position. We think that this person is our father, this person is our mother. Before that, what has happened, we don't know. Similarly, after this birth as well, again we get a birth, again we don't know what has happened in our past. But there must be something past, there must be something that is going to happen in future. We cannot say that, oh, this person has died, now he has gone into oblivion. No, he must be there. So rather than getting some position again in this material world, because definitely you will be again born, because soul can never finish. So soul will acquire some other body. But rather to acquire some body in this material world, why not to acquire body again in spiritual world? Why not to return back home, back to God? And for that purpose only spiritual master come again and again in this material world. And it's very responsible duty for us to accept a spiritual master. If there are any questions, maybe I'll take in next session. Um, Anyone can read Preaching is the Essence, and then we are all done for the day. Apologies for crossing over 3 minutes. Aarti Mataji, you want to read?
Yes. Preaching is the essence, regardless of one's
Material designation. Yeah.
material designations. If he understands the science of Krishna, he can spread Krishna consciousness. Kiba Vipra, Kiba Nayasi, Shudra Kine Naya, Ye Krishna Tattva Vita, Sri Guru Haya, CC Madhya 8.128. Whether one is Brahmana, a sannyasi, or a Shudra, regardless of what he is, he can become a spiritual master if he knows the science of Krishna. To spread Krishna consciousness, one need only be cognizant of the science of the spirit soul. It does not matter whether one is a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Sannyasi, Grihastha, or whatever. If one simply understands this science, he can become a spiritual master. There are two kinds of Vaishnavas, Bhajana Nandis and Goshti Anandi. A Bhajana Nandi is not interested in preaching work, but a Goshti Anandi is interested in spreading Krishna consciousness to benefit the people and increase the number of Vaishnavas. Unless we accept this principle, according to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's intentions, Prithviti Acheyata Nagaradi Grama Sarvatra Prachara Hebe Mora Nama. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's cult must be preached all over the world. This does not mean that people should take to his teachings and remain Shudras or Chandalas. As soon as one is trained as a pure Vaishnavas, he must be accepted as a bona fide Brahmana. This is the essence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instructions in this verse, CC Madhya 8.128.
Yeah, thanks. So many times, like in India, generally people say that, oh, how people in West are becoming a spiritual master, and they are born into Leksha countries or this and that. But here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, he is saying that whether one is Brahmana, a sannyasi, or Shudra, in whatever position one is born, he can become a spiritual master if he knows the science of Krishna. If he has heard from his spiritual master, or he has gone through all the scriptures. So either by the oral reception, like in case of Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, who was illiterate, so he could not read, but he was hearing Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He was hearing all the scriptures. So by the hearing principle, or directly by reading um, from the spiritual master, if he knows this Krishna Tattva, then he can become a spiritual master. So in whatever position he is, whether he's a Grahastha, Brahmachari, Vanaprastha, whatever, he can become a guru on the order of his spiritual master. That means he should try help others as well in this path of Krishna consciousness, irrespective of the position that they are having. They should understand this Krishna Tattva. And I hope now almost all of you understand this Krishna Tattva. So you can try to, whatever little you can try to help other as well. And this is how this Krishna consciousness will progress, because the ultimate aim is that this earth will become empty of people. Everyone should go back home, back to Godhead. So that should be our mood. So we should help everyone, because ultimately everyone is part and parcel of Krishna. They may have attained a wrong position in this material world. They're trying to enjoy accepting them as that particular person for few years, and then they're going to be gone. So we should help everyone and show them this path of Krishna consciousness. So that's it for today. Any questions that if anyone is having, they can raise right now. Otherwise, they can WhatsApp me as well, or we can they can call me, whatever way they want. I hope no questions. So thanks everyone for your time. We'll meet again next week, and you all can attend tomorrow Sunday Love Feast program.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.